going to do that. Alfred, sit. All right, without that, I will walk clean into traffic. I took the bus here, and people have been telling me to take the bus places for years, and I finally do it, and nobody sits next to me on a packed fucking bus. Nobody says, listen, I know I'm blind, but I am not contagious. I don't bite. And the only people who have gone blind around me are the people I slept with, so you guys are safe. I don't find you worried. You guys remember Lisa Frank? All right, we got a couple who remember Lisa Frank. Good enough for me. Those who don't remember, that's that pretty little rainbow folders and unicorn shit that girls loved. It had all the markers and the really pretty things that you could color in and stick all over shit. It was everywhere. I loved Lisa Frank folders. The problem is, I have ADHD and memory problems, which means I very frequently told friends I absolutely adore Anne Frank folders because I could not remember who was who. I know there is a difference. One of them was in a very upsetting attic situation, and one of them exploited their employees. Neither of them was a good situation, but one of them was pretty, and I did not name the right person. And that's not the only time this happened. I had this issue a few times. Another one, and I don't think this one's my fault. I think I shouldn't necessarily get to sue somebody for this, but I should get to bitch at somebody for this. I'm just going to give you 3 names, and you're going to understand the struggle I had in high school. Charles Manson, Marilyn Manson, Marilyn Monroe. Who the fuck is who? I am legally blind. I don't know who you people are. Listen, you know how long it took me to figure out who Marilyn Monroe was, and then Charles Manson, and then Marilyn Manson is a name that I hear, and I'm like, hang on a minute, I thought these were different people. So, it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there, guys. It never does. Michael B. Jordan, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Michael Myers, Mike Myers, Oscar Mayer. Fuck me! One of these guys was Shrek. One of these guys was a serial killer and an inside-out William Shatner mask because we love Star Trek. I have other issues related to neurodivergence, not just the memory issues of ADHD. I also have the delightful autism, so I got that high-quality AuDHD McWhopper double combo. And so I was a weird kid. When you're a blind autistic ADHD kid who's like 2/3 undiagnosed, you're fucking weird. And so I did not make friends easily. I lived inside books, and I love books, and I experienced the world through books. But what this means is that I had to figure out what was in the world and what wasn't in the world, all on my own. I cross-referenced other books. I read all of the books in my school libraries because, again, no friends, lots of time on my hands. There are a few things that I recently, and by recently I mean within the last 10 years, found out are in fact real things. And the list is as follows. Parcheesi, the board game, not from SpongeBob, very real. Boy Scout jamborees. I knew Boy Scouts were real. Let me be clear. I knew the Boy Scouts were real. I did not know that Boy Scout jamborees were a legit thing. I thought it was a joke. Narwhals. Unicorns aren't real. Why are narwhals real, guys? Why do whales have unicorns and horses don't? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. And I, honest to God, had to Google it for this set just to be sure they were real. Because again, ADHD motherfucker. But the biggest one that hurt was Count Chocula. I didn't find out till I was in high school, about to graduate, that Count Chocula was a thing. And I had a meltdown in a grocery store because I thought I was living a fucking lie for years. I told my friend, I was like, no, it's not a thing. And she goes, girl, I know that like you don't have a cane and stuff because there's no services around here, but did you forget you're blind? Because none of us did. Thank you guys, you've been absolutely amazing.
Glory to everybody!